You wake up on the 4th. What happened?
I went to the venue to go do some last-minute bits. Got home. Just as I got home, I got a text message. No, it was a Facebook message. Got a Facebook message from Ben's Facebook saying that it was his stepdad.
Well, there was a message. This is on the morning of your wedding. What
It was
did
about
it say?
9:30 in the morning of the wedding.
What did it say?
Just saying that Ben was too ill and basically won't be coming.
Do you have that Facebook message?
Yeah.
Let's see it if we can. There you see, at 8:31 in the morning. This is Ben's dad. Ben was again rushed into hospital early hours this morning after yet another seizure. He is in no fit state to play today. He has told me to come on here to let you know and apologise. He can barely walk, let alone play. If you send me your bank details, I will transfer the £50. Ben is worried you will hate him, but it's out of his control. He wants you to know he is deeply sorry he cannot play and has let you down. What did it do to you to get that message?
Oh, I was crying for about, and I just had my makeup done and I was crying for I don't know how long. I just didn't know what we was going to do. I thought we was just going to end up having nothing at the wedding. Obviously, it's the last thing that I needed, like an hour and a half before I was meant to get married.
On the 4th in that morning, had you had a problem with your health?
On the day of the wedding?
Yes, the 4th.
Yes, the night before I had another seizure at home.
Who's that communicating on your behalf?
That was my stepdad at home.
Let me be clear, Ben.
Yep.
I was worried about your submission here because it's a very important one. It certainly affects them. And although he hasn't provided me a statement, I asked my clerks to get in touch with him. What do you think he might have said to me? Do you think he has a recollection of you instructing him to get in touch with these people?
Who's that? Who?
Your stepfather.
Well, he should do, yeah.
I should tell you he has no recollection of that at all.
No, OK. Well, he did.
I also have a statement from your mum. And it says that you have type 1 diabetes, and it also says the fits have come from when he has not looked after himself, is what it said. He's had about 3 fits in the past 18 months. The last one was late October 2016. He was in hospital for 2 days with high blood sugar levels and came to stay with me after for 2 weeks. Says, I have heard briefly about the gig that was booked. Ben told me the guy had booked someone else for the wedding, and right at the last minute they asked Ben to play. Is that right?
No.
Ben asked for a £50 deposit and took it. On the day, the guy found out the previous person could now be the musician DJ and didn't need Ben anymore. This is from your mum.
No, well, she's lying to you.
She's lying?
Oh, my God.
Can you tell me where you were on the morning of the 4th of November, please?
In the morning, came out of hospital and went home.
There was a release date, was there, on the 4th? In other words, if you were to disclose to me your medical record, it would demonstrate to me that you had previously been in hospital and only released on the morning of the wedding. If you gave
sorry, that's my... Yeah, that's right, yeah.
4th of November? Day of the wedding?
I went to hospital after the second time, and I was there until kind of early morning, kind of 3 a.m, 4 a.m.
Sir, after you received the £50 that we've seen, are you saying that your medical records will disclose that later on that evening is when you had the
Later
fit?
on that evening is when I had seizure, yeah. And I only took the money from them because I generally didn't want to let you down, because obviously it had been booked and I thought, you know, it's their wedding day, it's the day before, I need to do it. That's why I went and got the money.
Are you able...
And I only went and got the money, like I said, because I needed to pay, you know, the guy who was providing me with the sound equipment.
Would you be prepared for inquiries to be made, with your consent, with the relevant hospital, to look at your exact release time? You'd give me that consent?
Yeah.
And we could telephone and they would tell me...
You want to telephone them now?
Yes.
OK, I'm not going to lie. OK, I wasn't in hospital. There we go. So I was the first time. I was in hospital the first time, and I did have a fit, but I didn't go to hospital.
You hadn't been in hospital?
No.
So who wrote the message? Are we sure on that one?
Just assume, for argument's sake, I don't need your help here.
Okay. It's fine. I was just... OK.
Who wrote the message?
I wrote the message.
Why did you write that message from your father? Why not telephone? And
I guess because a little bit I was scared, because I knew they'd be angry at me and that I couldn't do it, and I was scared of their reaction, so I kind of lied to them and said it was my dad, and, you know, to avoid confrontation, I think.
If you enjoyed that video, then I strongly suggest clicking here for more highlights. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, and why not, so that you never miss out, subscribe. Clicking down there, that's an order.